And welcome in, everybody, to our finale today here at Ritter Arena. We have NAHA White, the under-19s, going up against the Balmoral Hall Blazers here on the Junior Women's Hockey League YouTube channel. Jerry Edwards with you today. And early possession flowing back and forth. And that's going to be a quick smother by Bella Gold, the goalie today for NAHA. The Syracuse commit freezes action at 16-43. Going to be Lauren Sherkas down at the other end for Balmoral, who won their first game of the day against Washington. Puck banked here along the boards as play. Going to quickly move here into the neutral zone as NAHA pushing up quickly as the puck rolls into the Balmoral end. Puck being fought for here. NAHA trying to reset it. Going in here behind the red line. Centering pass. Can't quite get through on the big shot. And now Balmoral quickly moves it up. Dumping coming around. Gold comes out, stops the puck. Pressure being put on here by Balmoral. As McDonald trying to force it through to a teammate. And it'll be picked right back up by NAHA. NAHA facing 1-on-4 odds, but they're still going to force a shot on target. And that'll be the first save for Sherkas. Gets the puck out of the corner, tried the centering pass, easily broken up by Balmoral. Balmoral looking to feed the puck backwards, but nobody was there. Now they'll quickly move from side to side, getting it over to Manis. Manis gets knocked into her own teammate. Over to Kaputsa. Back over from NAHA. NAHA takes a shot, blocked the first time, not blocked the second time as the dangerous rebound finds its way onto a NAHA stick, and it's a 1-0 lead for NAHA. And getting the number on that, that is going to be Grace Babington. And she just handled what was a rebound that was sitting right in the middle of that crease. And it was an easy put home for Babington, and it is a 1-0 NAHA lead with 15:25 left to go in the first period. NAHA quickly moving it up as this one's going to get knocked back around. As Balmoral now getting fought for here. Heavy forecheck being applied here by NAHA as they're applying it, trying to force Balmoral into a mistake. Puck gets taken away and now put deep into the NAHA zone as they quickly move it back up. Going to be a quick defensive line change here for NAHA. Forwards now trying to keep possession. Puck high into the air off the deflection. Balmoral's going to be able to bring it up. Good chip off the boards by Morgan Smith. She's going to be beat out to the puck in pursuit by Katie Privy. Balmoral trying to generate an attack, but they're having a hard time controlling the puck with Avy Pickering. Now Pickering able to get a good read on the puck. Nearly has it taken away from behind. Still advancing the puck deep into that NAHA zone. Puck sails away from her a little bit onto the boards, but NAHA turns it over into their own area. Bit of a back and forth going along the boards. Shot coming up. First save of the day made by Gold. Second save of the day made by Gold off the rebound, and that's going to stop things here at 14:07. 1-0 lead for NAHA off the Grace Babington goal. Both these teams coming off wins in their opening contest today. Getting knocked around, and this one's going to be a high flip over the top, but Balmoral is able to run it down before the danger could pursue itself. Puck now again wrapped over here to Cockrell. Cockrell tries to play it into the middle of the ice, and Yackel couldn't really hold on to it. She's going to dump it into the zone for a reset. And a lot of forechecking being put on by Balmoral. We saw that in the first game against Washington. Helped set up a few easy goals. NAHA, though, appears to be coming out with a lot of speed in this contest. NAHA firing a pass, and that one's just a bit off the mark, and that's going to go down for an icing. Intended target of that pass was Mia Bonarosa, the Dartmouth commit. 13-16 left to go here in the first period. As we're going to reset things over on the face-off circle in the NAHA end. Puck getting wrapped around the boards as it rides along the top of the boards. Before coming to a rest just outside the near corner. Able to come out of that scrum with the puck as they quickly move it up here. Through the neutral zone and into the attacking zone. Balmoral does a good job of rotating on defense to cover off the attack. Though does a good job to break up the initial attack for blowing a tire. And now they'll be bringing it up. Balmoral not facing great odds. And Morgan Smith looks like she's going to end up drawing the foul. And that is going to be a slashing coming across. And so this will bring up the first power play of the game. As that's going to go against Cassidy Carmichael. So it's going to be a 2-minute minor. She's got to get into the other penalty box. She got into the wrong penalty box, and she'll step in for the 2-minute minor for our first power play of the game. Everybody is set, and we are underway for our first power play. NAHA does a good job of controlling. It might be setting up a possible shorthand opportunity as they bring it up along the boards. Pass in the center. Backhand shot by Libby Dewar, and that was a thing of beauty. That's the shorthand opportunity generated really out of nowhere. The beautiful flip pass set everything up, and then it was a quick 1-2, and Libby Dewar did not miss. And that is the second NAHA goal of the day. And so Dewar with the shorthander makes it a 2-0 lead for NAHA. And now Balmoral's going to need to find a way to generate a response. They're still on the power play. And if they manage to scrape a goal here, might not be an ideal situation, but they will essentially find themselves back at step one instead of behind the 8 ball. So Balmoral trying to generate things in their own end. They're facing a heavy forecheck here on this penalty kill by NAHA. Balmoral, though, has got it deep inside. Got NAHA in. Sliding it back and forth. Pinu had it knocked away on the pass, but gives it over to Yackel. Yackel, though, blew out the tire, and she's not able to maintain possession. NAHA trying to get over to Dewar. Dewar can't quite get there, and she lays in a check. Separates her man from the puck, and now another giveaway by Balmoral. Possible opportunity here in close, and shoots and scores. The solo effort pays off as it's Mia Bonarosa, and just a careless giveaway in Balmoral's own end, and Bonarosa capitalized as that is now a 3-0 lead for NAHA. So the power play has not gone the way they thought, and Balmoral not wasting any time as Lauren Sherkas has been pulled from the net, and it will be Christmas Johnson, the senior, coming in. Just one of those days where the performance did not start out too great, and it snowballed, and looks like Balmoral going to make the decision to put the senior in net and not leave the sophomore out to dry. So 15 seconds left to go here on this power play. Puck is rolling around dangerously out in front for a bit moment. Yackel was in the area but got cut off from it. 5 seconds left to go as the paddle is being banged by Johnson to tell her teammates that the defender is about to come back into the game. Power play over. But a costly giveaway. Pickering trying to get something going. Tried to slide a pass, but just was a hair behind on the decision making. Puck laid into the neutral zone. Balmoral quickly dumps it back into the NAHA end. Both teams making some changes as the puck's going to be laid out ahead. It was a good setup pass for NAHA, just couldn't quite get the execution there. Nearly a high stick by Farrell as she got that Stick dangerously close to the cage. Balmoral moving quickly, and the save is made by Gold. Long shot, blocked before it could get to Gold. Puck now being brought up here by NAHA, trying to lay it into the middle, got cut off. Farrell was the intended target. And now Dunkel blocked the pass, was trying to find it as it was living underneath of her. And NAHA quickly on the attack again. They slide through the first wave. Long shot, save made by Johnson. And that is the type of save you want to see your goalie make after finding a bit of a struggle in net early on. Confidence builder for Johnson as she's able to get herself established into the game with a good save. 9.5 minutes left to go here in the first period. 3-0 lead for NAHA. Puck dumped in here behind the net. They're trying to reset it to the point, but the pass is too long. And Balmoral is giving chase. Gold comes out to cut off the puck. Needs to find a way to get back into their own net. Plenty of danger around. Does a good job of cutting the puck off, but now they got to find a way to get it outside their own end. Laying out a long pass is a bit off the mark. Hand is in the air, and the icing will be called. Right idea on the pass. Micah Keller was all by her lonesome. Puck was just a bit too far out in front. And so the icing will result in a face-off on the near side over in the NAHA end. Morgan Smith on the face-off wins it for Balmoral. A lot of pressure being applied here as that's going to be a backhand. Not quite a clearance out, as that's a good job by Manis to keep it in initially, but eventually NAHA is going to be able to clear the pressure for the minute, and they're going to be able to get in a brief line change. Morgan Smith bringing the puck off as Balmoral try to shake off a rocky start. Puck wrapped around the boards. NAHA now controlling the puck in center ice, trying to drag it through. They managed to bat it through. Working here in the middle of the ice, forehand, backhand, just misses wide of the net. Still in control of the puck as they tried to lay it into the middle. Takes a deflection off a skate. Working here behind the net. NAHA able to drag it through, trying to play into the middle. They got an opportunity. Christmas Johnson can't glove it. Puck still being bounced around. Johnson able to get herself in the way of the puck again. Still not able to quite contain the danger yet. But it looks like her teammates are going to be able to skate the puck through and now apply a bit of pressure themselves. McDonald bringing it up. Trying to move towards the center. Can't quite find a teammate to get it to. Pickering pokes it into the corner. And now we're going to have a scrum in the corner with 7.5 minutes left to go here in the first period. Puck centered into the eye in the middle, but can't quite be put home. As Balmoral still in search of their first goal. Puck cleared into the neutral zone. Pickering waiting, and keeps herself on side as she's bringing it up, shaking off one defender. But the lazy flip shot is going to be easily contained by Gold. Pickering was holding off the defender as long as she could, trying to keep the play alive, and flipped it, trying to catch Gold off guard, perhaps with a little bit of a floater, but Gold was there to just smother it. 7:10 left to go here in the first period. 3-0 lead for NAHA, as this is our finale on day one of this Junior Women's Hockey League event. Puck being fought for here along the boards, down to the corner. Now puck starting to inch its way closer to the middle of the ice. But that is a lot of white shirts there, and they're going to be able to drag that out. Now they got to find a way to get it outside their own end. They give it away, though, in the middle of the ice. Coming back to throw the body in away, trying to cut off the passing and shooting lanes. Smith going to wrap it around. I believe the Cockrell. Cockrell throws the puck up top. 6.5 minutes left to go here. Good puck movement by Balmoral. They just got to try to find a way to create an angle to shoot from. This could possibly win. Smith in close. Did not get the best contact to it. She dragged it through the defense, gave herself a good angle to shoot from. Just could not quite put the finishing touches to it. But you're starting to see Balmoral establish a bit of an attack. They're playing from down 3, which is obviously not where you want to be in the first period. But you're starting to see Balmoral at least shift the momentum a bit more their way. Manis moving up. Nearly had it taken away. She scoots to the defense. Puck gets deflected high into the air and rotates near the other side. Scrum breaking out along the boards. You got about 2 green shirts, 2 white shirts going after it. And eventually it's going to be poked away. Puck being laced up ahead. Balmoral's going to be able to cut it off with Manis. And that one got poked away, and now I got a bit of a shoving match breaking out as Cassidy Carmichael was doing everything she could to go through Manis to get to that puck. But Manis did a good job to hold the line and allowed her goalie, Christmas Johnson, to jump on the puck. Babington can't win the face-off for NAHA in the opponent territory. Now this puck's going to be slid into the neutral zone, cut off by NAHA as they're going to try to reestablish an attack. Babington might have chipped that forward, but Balmoral is there. As they're going to try to skid outside their own end. Might have given away, though, in a dangerous area, but they're going to be able to recover it. Good defensive recovery. Backhanded into the NAHA zone, but NAHA's got skaters there to take care of it. Yackel has the puck go underneath her stick, and that's going to go all the way down for the icing. And so 5:09 left to go here in the first period. NAHA leading 3-0. Looks like Alana Devlin is going to take to the face-off dot, and it is going to be Haley McDonald taking to the dot for Balmoral. Puck tied up right behind the net as a massive scrum of bodies is breaking out, and we got a whistle, and it looks like we're going to have a holding. And that is going to be a holding against NAHA, so this, on paper, is a great opportunity for the Blazers to get themselves back in the game. However, last time that they had the man advantage, it was, in fact, more of an advantage for NAHA as they put in 2 shorthanded goals. Balmoral trying to capitalize on this opportunity, and they have an opportunity in front. They shoot and they score. And they waste no time getting one of those shorthanded goals back as they score 5 seconds into the power play. And that is going to be Anya Misner as she capitalizes with her first goal of the game. First shot goaled a bit far out of her net, and then it was a wraparound and a center and an easy put away for Balmoral, as every journey has to begin with a single step, and perhaps that was the first step for Balmoral to get back into this game. And now NAHA trying to get that goal right back. Might have pulled up a bit too soon on that attack. They get the puck right back, trying to lay it out in front. Had a body there, just not a shot. Keller working it in, looking for a shot, and it gets deflected wide. Puck back in behind the Balmoral net as they skate out with it. NAHA getting into the middle, shot, got deflected before it could get to Johnson. Puck deflected around, and Balmoral is going to be able to skate out from behind their own net, but they've got to be able to try to create that space. Nearly a dangerous giveaway. Not enough juice for it to get down for icing. Throwing in a dangerous pass as they try to skate it through. And that's a good job by Cockrell to hold off the engaging NAHA attackers and being able to find a teammate as she's now going to advance it up. McDonald skating through one challenge. Throws it in the middle, and the save going to be made by Gold. That attack would not have happened without Nev Cockrell doing her job, and she held off the initial wave of NAHA attackers, found a teammate to pass it off to, then did a good job to get it out in front to her teammates, as McDonald wasn't able to capitalize with a goal. But again, like I said before, you're starting to see Balmoral shift the momentum in their favor. Low glove save, not able to be squeezed, but it was tipped away. Shot in close, gets deflected up and over everything. Prolonged attack being put on by Balmoral, as that one's going to be squeezed and froze with 3:04 left to go in the first period. 4 goals in this opening period, 3 belonging to NAHA, 1 belonging to the Balmoral Hall Blazers. Face-off initially controlled by NAHA. As a little bit of a chop pass, as a possible 2-on-1 breaking away for NAHA. They try to lay it into the middle. Just a bit out of position off that pass. They're trying to dump it back around, trying to reestablish an attack. Holding off a check from behind. Now back over the pave. Long shot off the mark. Still in control of the puck. Laying it back over here. One-timer. Not the best contact in the world, as that one just floated wide. They're working it in close. Christmas Johnson doing a good job of holding the fort. Has not given up a goal since coming into the game for Balmoral. And Pickering ragdolls her marker to the floor, as we still got a bit of a brouhaha going on in the corner for possession of the puck, and it eventually floats out here to the neutral zone. And NAHA trying to find a way to crack through this reinvigorated Balmoral defense. It's a long pass, should go down for icing, and it will go down for icing. So the face-off down in the NAHA end. It's going to be Morgan Smith taking it for Balmoral, not able to win it cleanly. But is able to get it perhaps on the secondary attempt. This puck eventually going to be clear. NAHA's got to wait for the team to reset. Smith fighting for the puck, but gets held up, as NAHA's going to be able to wrap it around from corner to corner. Manish trying to keep it in front of her, but eventually has it chipped over. Possible attack brewing here for NAHA. Just avoiding the offsides. Manish dumps it back around. As now the puck being brought up here by Balmoral. Minute 20 left to go here in this opening period. Puck stopped by Gold coming out of her net. Puck gets wrapped around the boards. Puck chipped up ahead, trying to get it onto the streaking stick of Cassidy Carmichael. Balmoral trying to fight off the attack. Carmichael trying to keep it in the corner. Puck being knocked back here, back and forth. Puck still being fought for in the corner. Bank pass along the boards. Long shot coming up into the body, no good. Carmichael got the puck, 43 seconds left. Long shot. Johnson might have got a piece of that. 38 seconds left to go here in the period. And we're going to have a stoppage. And another 2-minute minor coming up. Looks like possible interference against Balmoral, as it looks like Morgan Smith is the guilty party. And so, looks like it's going to be about 32.8 seconds left here in the period. So, it's going to be about 1:28 for NAHA in the second period if they do not score in this period. First shot wide and off the mark. NAHA skated in close. Shot deflected. They were trying to deflect it once more. Shot in front of the net, but again, just skied up into the air. 10 seconds left. They got time to organize one more attack. Puck being fought for here behind the net with 5 seconds. Rolls out over here. Time for one more shot. The shot, glove save made by Johnson, and that'll bring it into the first period if they choose to not add any more time onto the clock, and they will not. Johnson made the save with probably 1/8 of a second on the clock. But we will go to the first intermission with NAHA leading 3-1. We'll be back here in a minute with the continuation of the second period here on the official JWHL YouTube channel. And we are ready to begin our second period of play, as it is NAHA 3, the Balmoral Hall Blazers 1, as Balmoral will be on the penalty kill here for the next minute and a half. NAHA has already scored 2 shorthanded goals in this game so far, so their special teams on one side has been fantastic. They would like to add a power play goal to try to swing back the momentum in their favor. Bit of a tie-up here to start out things, as the puck's going to be rolled deep into the NAHA end. They'll skate back to get it. Hard pass, a bit too hard for Keller, as that's going to go all the way down for an icing. And so that'll kill the clock with 16:43 left to play in the second period and 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go on the power play. And that pass is just a bit too hard for Micah Keller. Had it just skip over the top of her stick. Face off won nicely here by NAHA as they're going to try to reset. Playing it alongside the boards. Balmoral applying pressure, but might be almost getting caught out here. Over to Knopp. Knopp plays it back into the middle. Long shot. Johnson knocks it away. 50 seconds left to go on the power play. Balmoral trying to scoot free of the corner. Manages to back pass out of it. Now over here towards the top. Balmoral trying to knock this puck away. Passing close, knocked away. As Audrey Knopp trying to get in there. And Balmoral's going to be able to clear the puck here with 25 seconds. That's also going to allow them to get in a line change. 15 seconds left here on the power play. Puck laid up in front to Dewar. Dewar now skating it in close. 8 seconds left. She skates it around. I don't know if they're going to be able to generate an opportunity. Now over to Dewar. Dewar now slides it. Shot just wide of the net. Power play is over. And both teams now back to 5-on-5. Dempsey now bringing it up. Slides it in front. No good. Puck now back here towards the point. Johnson lays down the low glove to take away the shot of Lila Bauer. Farrell now coming in off the bench. Mallory Farrell coming in to complete the line of 4. NAHA, as the face-off gets batted in behind the net. As Balmoral quickly hustling up. Bauer trying to cut off the attack. Manages to knock the puck away and eventually corralled by Farrell. Manages to dance through a little bit. But Balmoral is able to take it back. Pickering, she's dangerous with the puck. Backhand shot. Bit too strong up and over the net. Bit of a lazy wraparound, going to be cut off by Cockrell. Now Balmoral really applying the pressure, trying to force a mistake. Farrell able to skate out with it, but she's cut off as she was trying to create some space. Now Balmoral still with the puck in deep as they skated over the red line. Oh, but they bobble it in transition, and now they got to hustle back to prevent the odd man rush. And they might still give up the odd man rush, as that was a nice skate effort put in by Carmichael. And the pressure being applied, nearly a bad giveaway, and they missed the shot. Christmas Johnson, defenders left her out to dry there a little bit, but she did a good enough job recovering. And she has yet to give up a goal. She came in for Lauren Shirkus, the sophomore, who gave up 3 goals in the opening period before getting pulled. And Johnson, like she did in the first game, is doing a great job of making the saves as she has to keep her team in this game. Face off, eventually controlled by Balmoral. Again, very much forced around the end, as NAHA trying to take it away deep inside the Balmoral end. Balmoral doing a good enough job to hold them off, but the pressure might have broke through. Knopp laying it into the middle, bit off the mark. Long shot coming up, pass tipped up in front, no good. Not from behind, tried to lay a pass in, but could not find the intended target. Long flip shot, looking for a deflection, couldn't be found. 3:15 left to go here in the second period. Still a 3-1 game. Backhand shot. Christmas Johnson sticks the glove down there, corrals it, and stops play with 3:10 to go. Or 13:10 to go. Both sides are going to get in some fresh legs. Babington on the face-off wins it for NAHA. As NAHA trying to skate through the traffic. Long shot again. That's just going to be an easy corral by Christmas Johnson. So only 11 seconds ran out the clock there as we take the pause with 12:59 to play in this second period. Face off, taken here by NAHA as they work it along the boards. Now back up towards the top. Point shot coming up, deflected in front. Now a possible 2-on-2 going the other way. NAHA does have a defender trailing. Defenders do a good job playing the angles and cut off the puck before it could be centered. And now we got ourselves a decent scrap breaking out here along the boards as Carmichael laid in a big shoulder check to try to break out the puck. And that puck's going to be ladled on ahead as a race breaking out. And Balmoral is just going to beat Carmichael to the puck. Carmichael not giving up on the possession easily. And she's going to hold a possession to allow Duar to come in. And now Carmichael and her entangler go falling to the ice. Balmoral trying to push up the pressure themselves so they chip it up ahead. Bauer feeling the pressure from behind. Taking a couple slaps on the knees with the stick. And now it looks like that puck might have gotten up and over into the bench. And it'll be thrown back in as we are set to get back underway here. 11:51 left to go here in the second period. Puck getting pushed up ahead as the puck gets dumped deep into the Balmoral end. Both sides might be feeling a bit nervy. Balmoral, a bit nervy because they know they're back in this game when they scored that power play goal. But they need to find a way to get that second to really push the pressure back on NAHA. NAHA might be feeling pressure because, well, the most dangerous lead in hockey can sometimes be that 3-goal lead. You get a little bit lax, and the other team finds a way to get themselves back in. So both teams are pushing for a goal. One trying to reestablish their dominance, the other one trying to make the team out ahead sweat a little bit. Balmoral applying the forecheck, doing a good job here to break up the NAHA defenders. Nearly bobbles the puck inside their own end. They're passing it back and forth. They'll dump it from corner to corner as the backhand clearance is going to allow NAHA to breathe a little bit. Not going to be able to get in a line change, though. As the puck chipped up ahead. Bauer is there. She's going to skate way behind her own net, trying to clear up some space. As the puck gets chipped free, they should go down for icing, and it will. .26 left to go here in the second period. 3-1 lead for NAHA. No goal so far in this period. And the puck thrown down, and we are ready to get back to hockey here. I've tried the in-between the leg pass, trying to set up a teammate. Couldn't find the intended target. Long bank pass up ahead. Not able to quite get to it. Long pass, nearly stolen away, and it is eventually stolen away by Knopp. Now the puck getting brought up here. Long pass, can't find its intended target. As Tulloch fighting for the puck along the boards, couldn't quite get to it as Babington has that puck extend up and over her outstretched glove. And she's going to bounce it over from side to side. This one over here to Knopp. Knopp skating backwards, tries to pirouette through the defense, manages to lay it back over and towards the middle, but no shot can be generated. Puck high into the air. Tulloch is there. And she takes a big check into the boards. And she's stumbling a little bit trying to get up. Got pinned along the boards and dragged a little bit as well. As this one's going to be flipped back into the NAHA end. Babington had it first. Now she's going to lay it along over to Keller. Keller trying to pivot around in her own end to create some space. Long pass laid over to Babington. Back pass, tried to get it over to Keller. That's just a bit too soft to get to Keller, as this one's going to bang off the boards. Good move made by the NAHA attack to clear some space. Now they're bringing it up, possibly looking to create a possible 2-on-2 chance. An entanglement of the limbs, and that's going to be tripping. So NAHA's second penalty of the day, their second power play opportunity, as the entanglement of limbs looks like that it was going to be a no call initially, and then official decided there was a bit too much entanglement, and Pickering is slowly heading to the box. And she's still having a bit of a discussion with the official. As this is a big penalty here, as NAHA get their second crack at a power play goal. Playing it back over here. Now we're to Knopp. Knopp's long shot blocked on the first try. Gets it back. Tried to lay a pass over, and this is eventually going to be cleared. Now they got to be careful of not giving up a shorthand opportunity. Tulloch got there to halt that possibility. 8:10 left to go here in the second period. Puck being fought for here behind the Balmoral end. 1.5 minutes left to go here on the penalty. Tulloch trying to find a teammate, is a bit too far out in front for Devlin. Knopp with the puck, lays it back over to Devlin. Devlin over to Tulloch. Tulloch's long skid pass, couldn't find its target. As we're down to 7:45 left to go in the period, and 1:05 left to go on the power play. Knopp got to stick to it, so that's going to be no go for the icing. Balmoral might have held up possession too long, allowed NAHA to recover. Opportunity here for Carmichael. Carmichael getting it through. Couldn't quite pull the trigger on it. That's Farrell now. Trying to lay it over to Dewar. Dewar's got one goal already. Nice move made by Babington. Babington lays it back over to Farrell. Farrell now up top to Tulloch. Tulloch over here on the wing. Pass in close. No one able to get anything to it, as this is going to be cleared all the way down. Long pass over to Tulik. 15 seconds left to go here on the power play. NAHA has an opportunity to organize one more quick rush. They're doing a good job moving it from side to side. Now over to Babington. Babington has it bobble off her stick, but the NAHA gets it right back. Laying it over to Dewar. Glove save made by Johnson. Follow-up opportunity was made by Carmichael. She couldn't get to it in time, and Christmas Johnson again keeping her team in this game. 6.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. The Blazers' power penalty kill currently 2 for 2 on the day. And the no-go on the face-off as the puck rolls free. And the face-off taken by NAHA as it goes right up top to the point. Long shot. Johnson looked like she got almost taken off guard by that. I don't think she thought that puck was going to get through her. She had to stick out her leg to prevent it from getting through, and she'll eventually fall on it to freeze up possession. NAHA again with the face-off, gives it over to Dempsey. Dempsey working it towards the other end. Shot. Another nice glove save made by Johnson. And if you're just joining us recently, Christmas Johnson came in relief for Lauren Sherkus. And Sherkus was the one that did give up the 3 goals. And Johnson so far has been pitching a shutout. Keeping her team in this game. NAHA, those starting to generate more and more dangerous chances. Dempsey slides it over towards the teammate. Not able to get to it in time. That's Bonarusa. Now trying to create some space in the middle, searching for a pass. Bonarusa now has it behind the net, slides it in the middle. Can't find a teammate to get it to. Puck halted just before it goes over the blue line. Balmoral doing a good job pressing their advantage, but that pass should go down for icing, and it will. Balmoral playing with a very limited team today. They only have 10 skaters available to them, so that's good enough for 1 forward line change and 1 defensive line change. So you're not going to see a lot of line changes being made by Balmoral, and a couple of tactical icings may be taken here and there just to ensure they can get those players that need rest off the ice. Puck being laid out ahead. Bit too strong, as Balmoral has been generating some opportunities, but they haven't really had a lot of prolonged opportunities. This forecheck, though, might be trying to generate one of those, but it might also leave them exposed on the back end. Keller scoots by one wave of defenders. Nice move as she just leaves the goalie out to dry. Dangled Christmas Johnson to the floor and just slid it in. That is skill. That is nastiness right there. As that is Micah Keller's first goal of the game and our first goal here of the second period. The forecheck has generated some opportunities for the Blazers in this game, but it also left them exposed just enough on the back end as Keller eats a nasty check into the boards. Almost right where the stanchion is between the glass and the bench. He's getting up, though, as Johnson is able to handle a long shot as it's now a 4-1 NAHA lead with 4:45 left to go here in the second period. Babington with the assist. Long shot flipped up into the air and into the netting, as that'll halt things for a little bit. So 4.5 minutes left to go here in the second period, and now Balmoral back to essentially square one with a lot less time to spare. Dewar able to play it back here towards the blue line, and that was dangerously close to offside. Just kept it on the blue line before letting it go over. Tolik standing on the point. Going to be worked over here to Dempsey. Now a pass in the middle. Opportunity for Duar. Duar's shot looks like it got deflected before it got all the way through. This one's going to be thrown down. Dempsey manages to corral the puck. Now is able to slice through a bit of the defense and is able to create space to dump it back down. Puck over here to the corner. Duar can't quite cut it off before it gets down there. But Balmoral able to finally get a full clearance on it. And nice thing not given. Farrell gets drilled into the boards. Balmoral playing it back, trying to create an opportunity, but Tolik is there. That's getting wrapped around from corner to corner. Balmoral able to skate out with it, though, trying to generate an opportunity. They can't quite generate one as we got 3:15 left to go here. Knapp skating through, dangerously in close, hanging on to it, skates around the net, plays it back towards the middle. Puck jumped just off the stick. And I believe that was Bonarusa that had the puck jump off her stick. Knapp did a good job to hold up the play, just a bit of unfortunate puck luck going the way of NAHA there on that attack. Balmoral still playing hard. Pickering has the puck, working behind the net. Shakes off one wave of defenders. Manages to get over to McDonald. McDonald can't quite skate it through the defense that time as we got ourselves a tie up along the boards. Puck now flung back here into the neutral zone. High into the air. Capuzzo was the initial target. Babington able to drive her marker to the floor. As we now got a fight for a puck right on the blue line. Babington can't quite get to it. Looking for a trip. None will be given. Capuzzo trying to drag it through. Got cut off, but she's going to get the puck back behind the net. As Balmoral nearly losing possession of the puck, and there was a possible hold going on. No call. Shot on target. Christmas Johnson trying to find it. Did it go over? Yes, it did. Christmas Johnson had it slip through the pads. And you never want to see a goalie do a panic turnaround behind him trying to find out where the puck is. And it just squeaked over that line. And Keller will get credit for her second goal of the game. And so NAHA with 2 goals by Micah Keller have built up lead for NAHA 5-1 with 1:45 left to go here in the second period. Cockrell looking to play it up ahead. Pass was initially swatted down. McDonald trying to get up to it. Couldn't quite outrun her defender. Babington with it, trying to lay it up ahead. Looking for, I believe, Carmichael on that one. Just a bit too strong. Balmoral skating with the puck inside their own end. Now works it over to Pickering. Now over to Yackel. Yackel trying to skate through the contact. Doing a good job, but overskates the puck in the corner, and now we got ourselves a tie-up. Balmoral doing a good job being physical in the corners, getting it out to Pickering. Pickering shot blocked in the middle. And now Tolik trying to hold off the attacker, can't quite do it. So Balmoral an opportunity to get it going the other way, but they give it up. Now it's a possible 1-on-0. Farrell gets cut off, but the puck gets laid back to Carmichael. Carmichael lost it, and Farrell falling down a little bit in the middle of the ice. As that one's going to be cleared towards the blue line. And some changes are going to be made. Bauer trying to skate through with it. Can't quite do it. About 22 seconds left to go here in the period. Now Morrow manages to poke it free. Now Morgan Smith with an opportunity trying to corral the puck. Oh, pause, but nice save made. But it looks like we are going to have, I believe, possible hook come in here. And against Farrell. And I don't know if they are going toward just the regular face-off here. Looks like it is just going to be a face-off, considering where that hook happened. Don't want to possibly rule out the idea of a penalty shot, but It looks like it will just be a regular face-off. So 11 seconds left to go here in the period. So 1 minute 49 second power play if Balmoral does not convert here in the draining seconds of this second period. 3 seconds, Pickering trying to slide it along, but that pass going to be off the mark. Bit too long to develop the play there, but they'll still have 1 minute 49 left on the power play when they come out for the third period. But after 2, it is NAHA 5, the Balmoral Hall Blazers 1. Only back here in a few minutes with the start of the third period. And we are ready to get back to the third period of our final game here today, here at Ritter Arena, here on the campus of the University of Minnesota. It is a 5-1 lead for NAHA over Balmoral Hall. Balmoral Hall, though, will be starting off with a minute 49 power play opportunity. It is Mallory Farrell that is currently in the box for NAHA. NAHA able to seize the early possession off that face-off. They do have 2 shorthanded goals in this game. And Micah Keller, currently, who was in possession of the puck, is currently sitting on 2 goals, 1 shy of the hat trick. They passed it back for Keller, and that could have been lucky that Tulloch did not get called for a holding there, as it looks like she did kind of almost latch on to the elbow there of her attacker to make sure that she didn't get through. Looking later on the end, Kaputsa opportunity here in the middle, and just as it goes off her stick. Now getting slid around here. Pickering trying to get to it, and she will manage to get to it. Knapp giving her a couple whacks with the stick. 40 seconds left to go here on the power play as Jackal had the puck laid out in front for her, but she couldn't quite get to it in time. Puck going to be laid around, but Balmoral will keep it in. Long shot blocked in front. Poked out in front over to Cockrell. Now over to Jackal. Jackal cannot get to it in time. And this one's going to be cleared all the way down. And that's going to find a resting spot with about 18 seconds on the power play. Opportunity for one more quick chance as Jackal's going to kick it in front. Crosses the blue line with about 10 seconds. Opportunity for one quick shot that's going to get broken up. And the power play is officially over. It's going to slide around over to Jackal. Jackal not able to keep control of the puck as we now are back on 5-5 action with 15 minutes left to go. Shot in front, Christmas Johnson able to kick it out. That's Knopp with it, holding off the defenders, slides it up quick. Another opportunity for NAHA, shot blocked. Shot laid over in front, nearly kicked in. Puck in later on, pass a bit too hard as this one's going to be laid back into the neutral zone. And now Misner with the puck, trying to lay it back into the middle. Couldn't quite find a recipient. Puck slid now over here to Duarte. Duarte bringing it up here along the boards. Trying to fight through the contact, can't quite do it. And it's going to be Balmoral bringing it up. They don't quite have the numbers, but Pickering is a very dangerous skater with the puck because she's going to dump it in from corner to corner. Bit of a rolling shot there for Misner, but she could not find a way through yet again. 13:30 left to go here in the third period. 5-1 lead for NAHA over Balmoral. And looks like no icing will be granted. They're going to say it was deflected on the way down. Balmoral trying to kick it free. Good play made by Keller to keep the puck inside the Balmoral end. And it looks like we are going to have a slash come in, and that's going to be going against Babington. And so that will be another power play opportunity. Balmoral Hall has had plenty of power play opportunities. Maybe they're probably sitting on about 4 or 5 right now, but they've only converted the 1. Balmoral Hall has either had long, drawn-out power play opportunities which haven't generated many opportunities, or they've scored within 5 seconds. Passing it back over here to Manis. Manis' long shot got deflected in front. Still very dangerous. As Manis now laying over here towards the boards. Shot in front, and puck is eventually going to be corralled by Bella Gold. Good opportunity in front, but just could not find a way to get it past Gold. Good puck movement, though, by Balmoral, and that's what you want to see. Eventually, the process is going to yield results. You just got to stick with it. Manis now lays it back to Smith. Back over to Manis. Now over to Pickering. Pickering, long shot, high and off the mark. Good move made by McDonald. McDonald back with the puck behind the net. Skates over the red line, laying it back down to Manis. Manis back over to Smith. Smith shooting through a lot of traffic. Got it through the traffic, but could not find a way to get it into the net. Shot knocked away again. Gold trying to find it. And now an opportunity for NAHA to rush it up. Knopf has it knocked off her stick. That's going to just be swatted deep into the Balmoral end. As Balmoral already knows very well that this is a NAHA team that is fully capable of scoring shorthanded, as they've done so twice already. Pass laid out in front for Knopf. Knopf can't get it past Johnson, then get the best connection with that puck. So 37 seconds left to go here on the power play. 11:45 left to go here in the hockey game. And so it's going to be Duar coming out for the faceoff. Duar can't win the faceoff, so Balmoral here with about 30 seconds has an opportunity to generate something on the power play. Laid over to Nishi. Nishi laying it back over to Pinot. Puck is able to be knocked away back into the neutral zone. It's just going to wobble down into the Balmoral end. 15 seconds left to go here on the power play. Backhand pass now over to Nishi. Nishi skating towards the boards. Gets cut off. And this is just going to be a dump in. And it should spell the end of another power play opportunity. Yackel takes the big shot from the top, but it deflects off a defender. And now we tick down to 11 minutes to go here in the period. Farrell working against 1-on-5 odds. She does a good job, though, to skate through the defense to allow the remaining 4 of her teammates to come in. Nearly an own goal situation there as that puck took a bit of a hazardous bounce. But Balmoral able to corral it, but now they got to find a way to deal with the pressure being generated in their own end. Farrell nearly skated through with it, but lost it in the end. Over to Pinot. Back to Farrell. Farrell's long shot off the mark. Nishi not able to get to it in time. Now back over to Knopf. Knopf skating it through, lays it back in the middle. Long shot. Back over to Knopf off the deflection. Long shot. Johnson's there to squeeze it. And that'll halt the action. So 10:09 left to go here in the third period. Still a 5-1 lead for NAHA. Alana Devlin on the face-off circle. Wins the face-off, and that's going to be a face-off winning assist for Devlin as she found her teammate, Mia Bonarusa, right off the face-off for her second goal of the game. And so that'll make things a little bit more out of reach. It is now 6-1 in favor of NAHA. And this has been a clinical performance so far here by NAHA. Long shot off the mark. Now puck in laid out here in front. Long shot blocked. Now you got Pellick trying to make sure that there's no breakaway going down the other end. But Balmoral looking at a 1-on-1, possibly 2-on-1. Defense does a good job falling back. Pass was looking for a recipient in front, but couldn't find one. 9.5 minutes left to go here in the third. Does a good job taking away. Long pass. might have been deflected along the way, and the referees are going to concur. Good stick lift by NAHA in order to get the puck. Keller lays it back in over into the corner to Duar. Now over to Bauer. Bauer laid it over to Duar. Duar gets tangled up, spinning around, finds a stick that's not her own, and throws it backwards. As Duar trying to skate through the contact, but gets cut off. Now gets the puck back in the corner. Tried to lay it back over to Farrell, but had that one cut off as well. Puck being brought up along the boards, now looking to center it into the middle. Just a bit too far out in front as it's going to deflect into the corner. Manis overskates the puck a little bit. She's got to retreat into her own neutral zone to go back and get it. This one's going to be dumped back into the other end. Nah, trying to skate it through, working it over here along the boards. Now puck being brought through. Privy opportunity. Shot blocked in front. Backhand shot. Christmas Johnson somehow kept that one out. Sometimes a bit of luck helps as well. And Johnson sprawled out. I don't think she knew where the puck was, but she got just enough of her body on it to keep the puck from going in. So 7:58 left to go here in the game. It is NAHA 6, the Balmoral Hall Blazers 1. It's going to be Devlin squaring up for the puck. That one tangled in front. Puck still bouncing around in front. No one's been able to really corral it. Knopp takes a shot. There's just a war going on for the puck, and eventually it gets tied up. I think McDonald ended up kind of pushing the puck into the pads of Johnson, and Johnson a little slow to get up. There's a whole bunch of whacking going on for the puck. No one was able to get really anything to it, and I do believe McDonald was in a position to kind of almost slide the puck over to her goalie, who was just able to eventually put her pads on top of it. Pickering able to move up with the face-off. And now McDonald, she skates through. She passes it back, but Cockrell couldn't quite get her stick to it to get the shot off. And now she retreats into the neutral zone as Devlin trying to hold off a pesky McDonald, but can't quite do it. As Balmoral will get the puck back here inside the neutral zone with a little over 7 minutes left. Now puck being brought up by Carmichael. Over to Knopp. Knopp, opportunity in the middle of the ice. Shoots and scores. And just in that case, a few too many of the overwhelming numbers coming in there. And eventually just forced a breakthrough in the defense. And Knopp, that's just too easy for someone of her skill set. Beat Christmas Johnson over the blocker. And Kaputsa coming in off the bench. And it's now a 7-1 lead. And we are going to have ourselves a tripping call here. And this has not been a very clean game on both sides. There's been a lot of penalties being handed out. Not a lot of penalty success, though, on either side. As I believe that's going to be the second penalty enforced today on Babington. And a couple of substitutions being made. Pino, Kaputsa, I believe Misner coming in. Puck gets dumped into the corner off the faceoff. Puck chipped up high into the air as it's now just getting batted around inside the neutral zone. Carmichael tried to skate free with the puck, couldn't quite do it. Now an opportunity here for Yackel. Yackel has it poked away. Puck still rolling free in front. Eventually gets knocked away towards the blue line. Now over to Meisner. Meisner now back towards the red line. 5.5 minutes left to go here in the game. Stolen away here by Carmichael. Now over to Keller, who's hunting a hat trick. Keller holding off everyone, but has the puck eventually knocked away and takes a little swat at the glove of Johnson. And she'll head back to the bench. And so running clock is being enforced. So running clock has now ticked down to about 5:07 left to play. And the power play running clock has also ticked down to about 50 seconds. McDonald bringing it up. McDonald skating in close. First shot blocked. Second shot high and up and over everything. Puck gets rolled over here towards the corner. McDonald has been very active in this game. Be nice if her efforts could get paid off with a goal, even if it is only a consolation goal. Puck being fought for here on the blue line, and eventually is going to be Pickering that comes away with it for Balmoral. Puck being laid back here to Pickering inside her own end. NAHA seemingly still keeping that forecheck going as the penalty does come to an end, and the icing will be called. Reminder that we will be back here with more JWHL action at 8 a.m. tomorrow here on the JWHL YouTube channel. And we'll, of course, have games going all the way from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Shot off the faceoff high and over everything. 3:40 left to play here in the third. Puck being dumped into the middle. Johnson makes the save. So Johnson, your final stat line's not going to read out what she wants, but she came into a kind of a no-win situation. Did enough to keep her team in the game through 2 periods, but eventually the onslaught came in for NAHA, and they opened it up to its current 7-1 margin as it is right now. Another long glove save made by Johnson as we tick under to 3 minutes to go. One thing to keep your eye on possibly is that Micah Keller of NAHA is sitting on a hat trick watch. She's currently sitting on 2 goals. Bullock backhands it into the corner. Pickering back to get it for Balmoral. And she's trying to spark a bit of offense herself. Lays a pass on to Nishi, but that one goes off her stick. Good move being made here by Pino. Pino advanced possession, but couldn't quite skate through the ref as she got a bit tangled up there with the man in stripes. Puck being forced up ahead, and it looks like the icing will be granted. So 2 minutes left to go here in the third period. And so it looks like that both teams are sticking with their current set of players out there. Face off, pushed back into the corner. NAHA is going to be the first ones back there. Puck being fought for here just in front of the red line. Puck being slid here from side to side, from left to right. Shot will be contained and stopped by Gold, and she'll jump on it to freeze it. And we're just about to tick under 1 minute to play here as we're down to 1:10 on the running clock. 7-1 lead for NAHA over the Balmoral Hall Blazers. Puck now being fought for here along the boards. Balmoral Hall not going away. They're still working hard along the boards. Shot in front, just a bit wide. Puck being laid on out in front. Keller back out on the ice in search of a hat trick. Smith, though, with the puck for Balmoral. Balmoral shot gets deflected in front. NAHA has sacrificed the body plenty of times today, and they're still sacrificing it even though they're up 6. Barrel laying it out the head. Keller skating hard, trying to get there, but she's going to be cut off, trying to poke the puck free. Pickering trying to fight through contact, and Keller eventually is going to get it back on her stick, and she's going to rotate it up ahead. Long chip through, and that should be icing, and that should do it for the game today, as the running clock is going to take this all the way down to 000, and that is going to be the hockey game. That is going to be NAHA 7, the Balmoral Hall Blazers 1. As 7 goals today scored for NAHA. Micah Keller with 2 goals, Livy Dewar with